There is our next team, and they represent Italy. Irina, Napolitano, and Edoardo, COMI.
And this team, so much to offer. They will be frustrated to find themselves in 13th place after the short program. They lost the death spiral. That wasn't counted by the tech panel, but they certainly have the potential, I believe, to move up in the rankings with this, their free skate to Magnifica Anima. Italy's Irina Napolitano and Edoardo COMI. And this is like everything. I think it's so important that the team are showing the unity and that they are. And this is a team that's had challenges. And what I'm so grateful to see is that when they've had as much success as they have in the past, just off the podium at the World Juniors, and then to challenging seasons, to now see that even in the midst of the less than stellar experiences competitively like they've had here, they're still united, and it's just so good to see.
Well, the team doesn't survive without that. You will, if you're a team that does not support each other, you will not probably survive. It's going to become brutal at some point. Emotions just get out of hand, and you say things you don't really mean, and you have to trust that young man that's lifting you. and the young man has to trust the girl up top. So you've got to support one another. You really do. Here we go. Here's the Salchows, the triple Salchows side by side. That looks like an under rotation. It is in the judging system. Here's the good 5 reverse lift. That's really nice. Really easy up. Switches the feet. Starts to turn. Look at that. So smooth in those turns. No snow whatsoever. Good ice coverage. This comes in. Group. Here's the old triple Salchow. This is probably bigger than they normally do. So she checked out. She kept on rotating. Leans forward on the landing. There's the triple toe loops. That is. They're looking at it right now, so they don't really know what the final decision will be. The group 3 lift a little bit later in the program.
And here, as we see this group 3 lift, we're seeing the benefit of later in the season where Edoardo is powering through with more adrenaline in his legs to be able to push through that lift. As we saw the pairs combo spin, and what a glorious camel spin they had.
And that triple toe, double toe, both double toes actually were, no, all 3 jumps were under rotated.
And for this team, although they look more united now than in Bangkok, they had landed their triple Salchow, I believe. So from a points perspective, it was probably stronger when they competed earlier in the JGP.
Yeah.
But they've got so much. Actually, there's not one team that I've seen thus far in this event that I don't think has potential to go on to success. I think all the pairings appear, certainly physically, to be well matched.
Yeah, and this team really, you've got some beautiful quality. The lifting by Edoardo is amazing. The ice coverage, fantastic. The positions in the air is great. The throws look good mechanically on the takeoff. Just the fall on that one, for sure. And there's so many good aspects of this team. Now, they didn't have their best skate yet, but as you mentioned, they were in the top 5 of the World Championship last year, or was it
2024?
2024, yeah. So this is a very good team trying to find their groove again, right? And that happens over a long career, just the ebb and flow, if you will, up and down, and just trying to get back on track.
Yeah, but, a coach like Christina Mauri, and also they work with Monica Domenicali, they've been to Olympic Games. They know the long term, so they're protected and looked after.
Yes, absolutely. Long term.
Irina i Edoardo uzyskali w programie dowolnym
80.01. That is first in the free program.
Irina, Napolitano and Edoardo COMI have earned in the free skating 80.01 points. Their total competition score is
124.14, and that'll put them for the moment
which
at
brings
least
them currently in the first place.
And that is the end of
Ladies
group
and
number 2. We have 3
gentlemen, now have
more
a
groups
short
to
break